Welcome back, everyone. Deborah Cruz here again. Today we've had the opportunity to discuss sociogram methods. As a quick overview, we know that a sociogram is a graphic illustration that plots the structure of interpersonal relationships among groups of people. It was developed by Jacob Levy-Marino, and its main purpose was used to discover the social structure among a group of individuals. So how does this thing all work? First thing we need to do is devise a question. You want to state it in a simple, easy to understand language. Word your question to be consistent with the information you desire to obtain. For the sake of this presentation, we will use a very common question, and that is, what three people do I want to work with most? Next, have students write their answers to the question. Give this opportunity to allow and encourage your students to make their choices privately. They shouldn't be sharing any of their decisions with their peers. We also want to make sure any limitations and choices are made clear at the beginning. Make sure students do in fact pick 3 other people and cannot pick one person more than once. Afterwards, walk around the classroom to collect the data. On a listing of names of your students, write next to each student's name the number of times he or she was selected by another, and use this information to tally the responses of your students. In the following step, plot the information gathered. The use of various shapes or colors can help make the diagram more apparent. Remember to have the arrows point in both directions if there is a mutual choice. Finally, survey the diagram to assess popularity and interaction preferences. This information should always remain confidential. On this slide, I listed several students in Dr. McIntyre's SPED 751 Section 1 class. Congratulations, Becky, Melissa, Nina, Monica, and Anthony. You all have been included in this example. We're going to use your names in creating our very own sociogram. Beginning with Becky as a starting point, I want you viewers at home to pick 3 other people she has decided to work with. Go ahead, I'll wait. My example will place Becky in the center. And we've decided that she has picked for her 3 choices Nina, Anthony, and Monica. So at this moment, we'll have Melissa as the only isolate in the diagram. Now we can determine out of these students listed which ones will be making a mutual choice. Again, a mutual choice is when both parties want to work with one another. And we're going to say that Nina also wants to work with Becky. Have the 2 arrows pointing to both of them. And it'll also be Monica and Becky that want to work together, as you can see there. Now Anthony has decided that he wants to work with Nina, with Melissa, and with another person from our class who wasn't listed on the original list but still from the SPED 751 class. Monica has decided that she wants to work with both Nina, Becky, as we already saw, and Melissa. Now, as you continue your own sociogram at home, you might notice that it looks a lot different from the one that we conducted here. And that's okay. When working with different personalities and choice preferences, it'll be difficult to get more than 2 illustrations that would be 100% identical. Now that we've created our very own sociogram, I have some questions for our viewers at home. How many mutual choices did you have? Were there more than one? More than two? Did any of the original students listed decided to work with other students from the classroom? Did you have anyone listed as an isolate? How about more than one?